What's good, Pack Nation? I got Casey Morsell back in the building, former Wolfpack standout, ACC champion. But look, this time it's not an interview, it's just full conversation. He and I just chat. In this one, Casey actually let us know who he thinks is going to be the best player. We talked about Paul McNeil and the improvement that he needs to make. Will the team live up to the expectations? Casey even dropped some tidbits on his interactions with the coaching staff. Now, look, I can only show you a snippet of the full episode. Every hot take, every story, all of it is only in the den. If you want the real conversation and not just the highlights, go ahead and join the den because there will be more. I'll see you on the inside. Yep. You're going to be our first to do the pack it or leave it segment, okay? And I'm going to break that down for you so that you know. Um, some of these questions, I mean, if you don't feel like answering, you just let us know. But I feel confident you're going to play the game to the fullest. So
For
with this,
sure, for sure.
you say pack it, that means you're all in on it, you believe it's true. Okay. If you say leave it, that means you're not buying it. And it's a no for you. All right.
Yep, let's do it.
Okay. All right. All right. So here we go. I'm gonna go a little bit further for you.
Okay.
NC State gets a top four finish in the ACC, double bye for the ACC tournament. Pack it or leave it.
I don't think they'll be top four. I don't think it's a double bye type team. And the reason why is because I to me there's just a little too much uncertainty with the bigs.
Gotcha.
Like, if they get in foul trouble, like who's going to be ready to defend the basket? I know the who was it? The guy from Slovenia,
Yeah.
um,
Robert Jurkovic.
Jurkovic. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So like, I don't know. Maybe he's I just that five spot is something that like I'm not really too big of a fan of right now today. I gotta watch him first, but
Yeah.
just looking at it on paper, the big Evans, he was really good in the Big West as a rim protector, but I feel like because of that one position, that's the only thing that I'm just like, I don't really. I'm not sure. I'm not sure because it's like, you know, there's a lot of uncertainty there from what I see. How about
Yeah.
you?
I'm gonna leave it also. I don't think it happens just because I've picked a little early, too early projection of the ACC. I've already got Duke up there. I've got Virginia up there.
Yeah.
And then I'm thinking, Miami and then Louisville.
Louis. Yeah.
And those are my four right there. I mean, even if I had one of those wrong, I'm like, I really think Florida State has a phenomenal coach. And the way that he finished the season
Really?
last year, yeah, I think Luke Lass is like, I think he's about to be different. I think if he can get a good recruiting class or some transfers, Florida State's about to be a problem. Just off his coaching alone. That's how I feel about it. So I like him as a coach. I don't know what they have, player wise this year. Um, but I like that. And then, of course, I'm not going to completely just piss on Carolina. I know they're going to be in the mix somewhere. They spent all that money, so they got to be in the mix in there somewhere. And so, yeah, I
Wait,
don't.
wait, wait. Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
No, go ahead. That was it.
What did Florida State do last year to make you
So
like?
after we beat the brakes off of them, they won
Mhm.
like five in a row. They were winning games they weren't supposed to win. Like he had them almost in bubble conversation at the end of the year. Like, and they were trash to start out.
Who did they beat?
Let me tell you. Hold on. Let me see. I'll
They
look
didn't
it
beat.
up
I
for you.
mean, they probably had one good win. Like
Nah, hold on. Florida
they didn't
State.
have any like they had like maybe one good win. Like I mean, the rest was just like. they beat like your Cows and Stanfords and Notre Dame.
We will get into
Because
it.
I remember they won a game in the tournament, and then they won like a playing game, and then they lost
Yeah.
like
All
first
right.
round.
So Florida State finished with the same record we did. Okay. They beat so
In
let's
conference.
in conference, they yeah, same record in conference. So after we beat them by 44,
Hmm.
um they beat Miami on the road. Um, let's
That
see,
was
they
a good one.
beat Cal, they beat Stanford, Notre Dame, like you said. They beat Virginia Tech by almost 30. Uh, let's see, Boston College. They beat Clemson by 5 at Clemson. Georgia Tech, Pittsburgh. Yeah, so it pretty much was how it started lining up for them. I mean, we're talking January 10th, we beat them by 44. And then something happened around the 20th, I guess. Because then they went on the road and beat Miami. That's a rivalry game. So, that can happen. They won by 2. And then they beat Cal, Stanford, Notre Dame, lost to Virginia by 3, beat Virginia Tech, beat Boston College, went on the road, beat Clemson, lost to Miami, but then beat Georgia Tech, beat Pittsburgh. They really only had like 3 losses down the stretch. So that's why I was hyped on him because I was like, to bring a team from smacked at home by 44 to being able to go on the road and beat Clemson, I just think he did a decent job. But that's just my 2 cents on him. We'll see this year. If he stumbles again, and
We'll
I'll be like,
see.
Casey was right.
We'll
Oops.
see.
Okay, here's a good one here. Pack it or
Okay.
leave it. Paul McNeil makes an all ACC team.
I really hope. I really hope. I'm a I'm a pack it. I'm a pack it.
Okay.
I like I said, I really hope he just I don't really like to live and die by the three. I mean, I know it kind of helped get him to where he is, but it's like I just hope he kind of adds like maybe a one dribble pull up, or when somebody just a counter for when people run him off the line. Like if a shot isn't there, let's like if the three isn't there, I don't like just not having a shot at all. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like let's have another counter, and I think that's what's going to get him on that level. So I hope he's add that to his game. So that's why I pack it, and I think that's the next step for his growth as a leader of the team. It's just like being able to have counters for the defense. How about
Yeah,
you?
I agree. I pack it. I'm thinking like if Gainey is coming over here and lets this man continue to be a one-trick pony, that's gonna be upsetting. It's gonna say a
Yeah.
lot about Gainey as a head coach. Like you need to get this guy to the next level of his game. And to be such a lethal shooter and limited to just pulling threes is crazy. Like people are gonna
Yeah.
fly at you all day long. And you added that weight for what? Let's go to the rim. You know what I'm saying? Like, go ahead, let's get to the rim. You're gonna be a great free throw shooter. So I'm hoping that, like you said, he adds the pull up. I don't even need him to be able to like ISO break anybody down. I don't need all that. All the step back
Yeah.
threes and whatever. I don't need that at all. I need a pump fake, at least jump into people if they're right there for you to get the 3 free throws or get to the rim. I would like to see him be. He seems to be a decent passer. We just haven't seen that or gotten that from him. But I think he
Hmm.
could be a decent playmaker too. So I'm hoping that happens. If you have sending double teams or whatever, and he's getting a lot of attention, show that skill set. So yeah, I think Gainey adds something to his game. It may not be all of that this year, but it's going to be something else that makes a big difference that allows him to get all ACC.
Yeah, no, for real. Because I mean, I think he has to do that in order to get to that level, like a potential draft pick type
Yeah,
level. Because even
Yeah,
somebody, let's say in the league, like a Klay Thompson, like you run them off the line, they at least got a one dribble, or they could. I don't know, like it's just if it's not like you take away the three, they're gonna find another way to still get a good quality shot. So, um,
absolutely.
well, that's something to definitely keep an eye on for sure.
Yeah. All right. Pack it or leave it. And you sort of answered this for me already, but I need to have you saying this anyway. Pack it or leave it is Michael Wilkins averages 10 points per game this year.
No, I don't. I'm a leave it.
All
I'm gonna
right.
leave it. 10 is a lot. 10 is a lot, Gary.
And there's a lot.
That's you know
But
what
you
I mean.
said the paint, the paint's really improving. Our big men, like we got to get some buckets in there. Who's it gonna come from?
As a backup big, 10. That's
I got him starting, so that's why I put it out there. But as a backup big,
okay.
how many points do you feel are realistic for him as in the role that you think he will play?
About 6, 7.
All right.
Yeah, like yeah, about 6 or 7. Like I think he's gonna have, of course, like double-digit games,
Okay.
but um, you
So he'll
know,
get he'll get to 10, but he's not gonna average 10, is how you feel.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Like he'll have good games for sure.
Okay.
Like I don't, but I just averaging 10. Like that means you average 10. Like you there every other night. Like that's you guaranteed damn near 10.
Yeah.
If
Okay.
if that's the case, he should be starting though. I feel like
That's right.
if he's
If
if he's
he's
gonna be
averaging
fit,
10, he's gonna be starting.
he's gonna be
That's
starting.
where the number comes from. If he's putting up those type of numbers. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So I got a question for you.
Yeah.
What I guess have you seen from Mikey to say,
Mhm.
okay, we're expecting like you predict him to kind of being a starter, being
Yeah.
a more than a role player. Like
Yeah.
where that notion come from?
All right. So first it was the um it was coach talking about him when he covered all of his players and the emphasis he put on how he's been as a player. He's going to coach him hard. He feels he's going to be great. He's lost weight. All these things he's mentioning seem to be a little bit more elaborate around certain players, right? Preston, for example, is the dog, and he wants everybody to guard like he guards. He said that. So from there, I take, oh, that's your best on ball defender, right? So when he talks about Mikey, I'm like, it's just too much excitement around him when he's having conversation for me to feel like he's going to be a backup spot minute big. I could be wrong, but just looking at it, that's where part of that comes from. The other part is when I see him in drills, he's quicker than Yarkovich. He has a skill set similar to DJ Burns to back people down from further out. I didn't know that his handle was at the level it was to be able to put the ball on the floor. And so I feel like he's better than what I thought he was going to be. And based off of what we have in the paint, I think he can start. That's all it is. Like EY, if EY's playing the four, I agree. I think EY is a better player, but I've been trying to move EY to the small forward so we could be bigger. In your scenario where we're not that slow, I get it. I don't see him starting over EY, but in the event, it's like my wildest dream comes through and EY moves to the three. I got Mikey playing the four. That's it. That's all it is. Now I just feel like he's not better than EY, no. But man, when I see him, I like his touch.
Hmm.
I like seeing him go at the chest of the shot blocker. He doesn't look frazzled. He don't look like a freshman. I know he's not because he has his redshirt year, but he looks like he spent that time getting better. So that's where I'm at with that.
So how many minutes do you see him playing?
I'm gonna say if he's not starting
Like
for
off,
anywhere from
yeah, like
15 to
as a
20,
backup.
yeah, he's not starting 15 to 20 minutes. Like I think he's one of those guys that even if he doesn't start, he ends the game. Like he's in the game at the end. Like I just that's what I see from him. Now, I'm gonna be clear. Do I see that happening day one, October, November? No. I think come conference time, we're gonna be talking about, oh, that transition where Mikey's ready now and he's now starting. I think happens. I think by end of January, he's in the starting lineup.
Okay.
That's that's my
Okay.
hot take.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. We'll revisit this. We'll
Yeah,
revisit.
yeah, yeah. Because if he's not, I'm gonna be like, Casey, don't bring it up. Don't bring it up. Oh man. Okay. Um. So last one I got for you, you sort of touched on it. You might not have a take here, but pack it or leave it. Gainey signs a top 25 recruiting class this upcoming year.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'll say Packet, but I don't. I don't even know who. I mean, I don't even know much about the next recruit class. I'll be
Right.
honest with you,
I
but
got you.
I
Yeah.
mean, I believe in who who Gainey brings in out of high school.
Okay.
I actually really, I mean, I don't really. Is he out of high school? Whitty? Okay.
Witty. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He was a
Okay.
freshman. I mean, he's a freshman. He was in high school last year. Yeah.
He's a freshman, yeah. Like I mean, I like his game. I think that's a really good pickup.
I like Witty too. Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
he nice. I mean, I don't know if he's gonna play much this year, but that's a solid, good development piece for the future.
Absolutely. Yeah, one of my subscribers, was like, "Hey, Witty, you got to check him out, Gary." And I'm like, "Who is this cat?" And so I went and looked him up. I was like, "Oh yeah, he bouncy. I mean, he got some lift to him to be a smaller guard. He'll get on the rim." And I was like, "Oh, I like that." So I hope he can get him some little spot minutes this year, but we shall. It's a lot of guards in front of him, so
It
we gonna
is.
have to see about that.
It is. Do you
Yeah,
know who he not playing over?
with that. This is good to hear.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna pack this because
Okay.
you haven't really, like you said, paid attention to the senior class right now, but North Carolina has a lot of top talent this year. Okay, we talking top 10, top 15 out of the
Yeah.
state of North Carolina. And Gainey is preaching like, yo, he want to recruit the state hard. Right? That's where he focusing on a lot of his effort at. And I'm like, if he can get one or two of these dudes, it sets them up. And they're going to be 5-star, like, or high 4-star kids. One's going to be a McDonald's All-American automatically. So I'm hoping he's able to do that. And so I'm gonna pack that because I have confidence
Yeah.
in what he's doing right now.
Yeah, especially him being from, North Carolina and having these roots, like, it's a lot to talk about, you know what I mean, on a visit that
Yeah.
other coaches can't really relate to,
Mhm.
even like the same AAU coaches growing up, like a lot of people they've been around for years. So that's
Ah,
a huge advantage having a coach that's from the area and having those
absolutely.
relationships that start off in grassroots when everybody's
Yeah.
first getting started. So that's why I think too, like, you gotta pack that for sure.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. Yeah, he could have grew up with some of these guys and know them, like really, really know them right now. So that's a good
Yeah,
point.
man. It's a
That's a good
small
point.
world. This basketball world it's a small world. So Um, but no, I gotta pack it or leave it for you.
Go
How
ahead.
you how you like Paul McNeil at the three?
Leave it. Leave it, leave it, leave it. And you knew I was gonna say this. Leave it. Leave it, lose it. What man, listen. I do not like Paul at the three, man. I
But he
just
played the three last year though.
I know I don't like him at the three. Like, put that man at the two and quit playing. I just don't like him at the three.
But Gary,
But
if he's gonna be a catch and shoot guy, why would he be on the like why would he be a two? Like why not just have him at the three if he's just gonna be catch and shoot?
because he can't just be a catch and shooter. We're gonna be terrible.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You get
That's
what I'm saying? Like
true.
I get like for what he was, if you're gonna be a catch and shoot, cool. But for this team and what we've put into him as a program, he can't be that this year. He has to be more. That's
Mm,
why.
okay. So who's your starting lineup then?
I got Ed Mead at the one. I got Paul at the two. Okay. Worst case scenario, the way you've explained it to me, I can't play EY at the three. I put Darius Adams at the three. And then I put, EY four, Evans five. That's a starting lineup I can roll with. I can modify that lineup. I'm gonna have Mikey starting at some point, but that moves EY to the three if coach is willing to try that for me. And that's the only changes I make. That's just a taste of it, Pack Nation. All right, Casey and I got a lot deeper than this. The full breakdown on Paul, his real thoughts on the team ceiling, and the stuff that he said about the coaching staff and the Final Four reunion. Yeah, we got some Jordan Snell talk in there too. You really about to pack? And you want to hear these juicy conversations? That's what the den is for. Go ahead and join. Click below. And I'll see y'all in there. I appreciate y'all watching. Go Pack.